The nicest compliment that anyone has paid me, and which I also, especially because of the book and the excerpts, have heard more and more now, is that people feel that they could be my best friend. Because I cherish my female friendships. I've said this before, it's a little controversial. I basically want to spend 80% of my time with other women. And I work with mostly guys, and that's fine. That's completely fine. But, like, my mother's my best friend, and my two best friends live in New York, and I really look forward to that time, and I think it's so vital. So that's a great compliment. I love that. Thanks.
We're going to bust this guy.
Honesty is very important to me.
So important. And then we will destroy the man himself.
Let's just see how we feel when we get there.
Well, you came to the right person. You have to follow your intuition, Pam. You don't want to end up like Elin Nordegren. Actually, what am I saying? You wish you had her life. No offense, Pam.
None taken. What do you got?
It is called the Matchmaker Test, and it is very powerful. Basically, we have Pam ask Jim which of his friends he would set up with Kathy. If Jim picks a really hot friend, then we know he thinks that Kathy's hot. I'm saying this to Ed Helms, who plays Andy on the show, but I feel like our dad went on a business trip. That's what it feels like, in that he's going to be back, but we have this time where, Steve was, not that he was so much older than the rest of the cast, but he seemed like of a different generation, and also he was the star. And he's a very gentlemanly, quiet, kind of classy, kind of paternal character on the show, and you really wanted to impress him the way you'd want to impress your dad. So when he went away, and it was just Rain and Ed and everyone else, it does feel like there's a kind of mischievous kids' table energy to the show right now that was kind of unexpected.
A few other super simple reminders. No burping, no slurping. When eating, take small bites and chew thoroughly with your mouth closed. Yes, Daryl?
What happens when we're done chewing? Do we spit it out on the floor or keep it in our mouths the rest of the time?
I get it. I'm being a little overbearing.
And on the front of my book, I put a very, I think, flattering, cute picture of myself. And I think that there's an instinct you have when you're a comedy writer where if you present too much beauty, there's something that's not funny about it. And I thought the only way to sort of offset the fact that I allowed myself to have this very nice photo of me in the front was to have a truly, I don't know what you would call it, truly honest portrayal of what I was like as a kid. So the back of the book is a picture of me with a bowl cut and glasses, and with holding a puppet that I made smiling. And the caption I wrote was that it was the author as star of Androgynous Kids and Puppets, which is a less successful predecessor to Toddlers and Tiaras, which I think was accurate. If you look at it, it looks like an accurate description of what that was.